Panama City Beach in the 1990s. The big risks for kids was drinking too much and, as you saw, wet t-shirt contests. Kids being stupid, in other words, and having fun. This was long before Instagram, thankfully for all of us. Today, everything's changed. Now what parents need to worry about is their kid getting shot or dying from a fentanyl overdose. And beach towns that used to advertise for spring breakers now want to pull the plug on the party. The shootings and rampant violence got so bad in Panama City Beach, they now want to end spring break. Panama City Beach has already reported 700 arrests, citations, many involved underage spring breakers from Georgia and Alabama. The chief of Panama City Beach Police Department said in a statement, Panama City Beach can no longer be a spring break town. That time is over. Every year we try to manage it, and every year it brings more challenges. With us now, Mayor of Panama City Beach, Stuart Tettemer. Good to see you, Mayor. Thank you. I don't understand. How do you break up Panama City Beach and spring break? They just go together.
Yeah, well, what's happened is we have, in 2015, spring break really ended. But we have some short-term slumlords and outdated club promoters selling a decade-old version of spring break. We grew up, just like kids who went to college, partied, and then grew up. We grew up. The mega clubs are gone. And so what we're seeing right now, and what the chief is expressing, is there's a remnant of spring break, and that's no longer sustainable.
When you say a remnant, what do you mean?
Well, if you look at some of these promotions, their sizzle reels, their marketing material, they're running from the mega clubs, Club La Vila, things from a decade ago. And so, that's not our town. We're a family-friendly destination and small town.
I get it. There's an old thing like any publicity is good publicity, and anybody who wants to come in and spend money, you'd welcome. What is the problem with spring break?
Well, we're seeing a change in the security environment. We're seeing younger folks who, instead of, quite frankly, it's Good Friday, instead of turning to the Lord, they're turning to violence. And so, that's something we haven't seen. We did adjust, we've pivoted, and now it's time for regulations to come in and catch up with this.
Can you actually end spring break? I know, I think we actually have a way Miami tried. Take a listen.
Hey, we need to talk.
This isn't working anymore.
And it's not us, it's you. We just want different things.
Our idea of a good time is relaxing on the beach. You just want to get drunk in public and ignore laws.
We're breaking up with you.
And don't try to apologize and come crawling back. This isn't safe, so we're done.
So how does it work? How do you stop spring break?
Yeah, just to be clear, if you're here to have a good time, a nice family-friendly time, we welcome you no matter what time of year it is. The issue is if you've come and honestly, what happens is some of these folks are preying on some of the folks that come, and we need to make sure that they understand this is not a soft on crime environment that you're used to back home.
We're seeing this all across Florida, and there, from Daytona Beach. I know the sheriff there has had a lot of issues. You go all the way down to Fort Lauderdale, to Miami Beach, on and on. Is this sort of a broader commentary? You think about what you and I grew up with as spring break. It was wild, but it wasn't really dangerous at all. Except, thankfully, there wasn't Instagram back then. That said, what has changed now that, as you talked about, that there's now violence associated with it and everything else?
Well, of course, it's only a small number of people. We had a lot of people. I walked the beach. I walked the strip. A lot of it were kids having fun. But that party environment draws predators. And those predators are from broken homes. And they quite frankly don't know how to act in public. And so they bring the way they act at home here. And you saw with our arrests, we arrested everyone either day of or within a week. We came, we prosecuted them, we found them somewhere in a different state. The marshals found them. Yeah, our chief is amazing. He used to be under investigations. So we will find you, we will arrest you, we will put you in jail. for as long as we can.
Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.